Imagine waking up and discovering that every choice you've ever made was never actually yours. Your career, your family, even the people you love. That's exactly what the TVA was protecting. Not time, but control. And once you learn the truth behind the Time Variance Authority, you'll realize they may be one of the most terrifying organizations in the entire Marvel universe. When Marvel first introduced the TVA in Loki, it looked like the ultimate force of justice. A mysterious organization that arrested variants, erased dangerous timelines, and supposedly protected reality itself. But by the end of the series, we discover something shocking. Almost everything the TVA tells us is a lie, and the truth is much darker than anyone expected. The sacred timeline was never about freedom. The TVA tells every new prisoner the same story. Long ago, a multiversal war almost destroyed reality. Three powerful timekeepers ended the war by creating one perfect sacred timeline. Anyone who creates a branch becomes a variant. That variant is arrested. Their timeline is erased, and the universe is saved. At least, that's what everyone believes. But Loki uncovers the truth. The timekeepers aren't rulers. They aren't gods. They're lifeless robots designed to keep everyone obedient. The TVA wasn't built on truth, it was built on fear, because if nobody questions the system, nobody fights back. To the most heartbreaking secret, then Marvel reveals something even more disturbing. Every TVA employee thinks they were created to work there. Mobius, Hunter B-15, Casey. None of them were born inside the TVA. They were ordinary people from different timelines. Each had their own family, friends, dreams, and entire lives. Those memories were stolen. They became soldiers serving an organization they never chose to join. Think about that for a second. The people hunting variants were variants themselves. They spent centuries punishing innocent people without realizing they were victims of the exact same system. That's what makes the TVA so terrifying. Its greatest weapon wasn't technology, it was ignorance. 3. He who remains real plan. So why create such a cruel organization? The answer is he who remains. After surviving the Multiversal War, he discovered that every new timeline could create another Kang variant. And many of those variants were ruthless conquerors. Instead of allowing infinite realities to exist, he chose absolute control. Every timeline that threatened his rule was immediately destroyed. From his perspective, he wasn't evil. He believed sacrificing free will was the only way to prevent another multiversal catastrophe. Peace existed, but only because choice no longer existed. 4. While Loki changes everything, by the end of Loki, everything changes. Instead of controlling every timeline, Loki chooses to protect them. He accepts an impossible burden. Not as a king, but as the guardian of infinite realities. His decision proves something the TVA never understood. People deserve the freedom to choose, even if those choices bring danger. Because a universe without free will isn't really alive. And that's the darkest truth behind the TVA. It was never protecting time. It was protecting control. So what do you think? Was the TVA secretly saving the multiverse or stealing everyone's freedom? Let me know your theory in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe.